Pain, agony, misery, and sorrow. I am not kidding. That is what I named this run. It was just like any other day. I was on the quest for another sub 30, a sub 25 speed run, and I was just going, man. I had been going for like 3 hours at this point, just trying to not even just get a good run, just complete a run. I was just having a hard time. As I mentioned in the last video, I keep dying to stupid things that are, I mean, they're my fault. So it's really on me, but like, it feels like I'm getting worse at the game in some ways. I'm getting so much better, but simultaneously getting worse. Does that make sense? Is that a normal thing? Like, is this a normal part of the speed running, like, arc where like, as you start to improve, you start to like, it's like I get more confidence to try more things and then die because of it. I don't exactly know. Also, I don't even remember much about this run other than it was heartbreaking. We'll see why later, but I don't remember any of the details, and I'm just going to watch it live back with you guys. I don't plan on doing any cuts, so we'll see how this goes. Pretty standard village seed, it looks like. Didn't have a blacksmith, so I'm actually kind of surprised at how good this run is, because I'm kind of getting to the point in these runs where like a normal village seed isn't really cutting it anymore. Like as of yesterday in my runs, which this was from a few days ago. But as of yesterday in my runs, I'm kind of just like filtering out with my pyraying, like from the beginning. If I don't see a furnace, aka a blacksmith, I just kind of don't do the run, because it's usually so slow. Like, because there's also usually not lava pools near villages, so you have to like dig down. And like, I was getting consistent like 7-8 minute enters, and I was like, dude, this is just, I might as well just go mine iron myself and like do it the old fashioned way, because this is just taking so long. But anyways, somehow this run must be a little bit different. Here you can see the most annoying part of village runs is having to do COD strats. I'm so over it, dude. But yeah, pretty standard run. How are you guys doing? How's your week been? These videos are slowing down a little bit, and that's mainly because one, I'm busy editing the next hardcore video, but also because I'm traveling a lot in July, like a bunch. I'm gonna be gone, like, I don't know, 15 out of the next like 20 days or something silly, like starting next week. So like, I'm trying to get more of these recorded and be able to get like on some sort of a schedule. There's just no way I could do daily videos during then. But yeah, but the real main reason why there's been less videos is because I have been addicted to speedrunning. Like, I cannot stop. I am dreaming about it. I keep having speedrunning dreams. I'm like learning new tech constantly, and it just feels like my brain is just flooded with speedrunning, and I love it, but also it is ruining my life at the same time. Someone help me, please. Blink twice. Yeah, so leaving the village here at 3.5 minutes, pretty like standard. Honestly, not even that great. Oh, I get a ghost bucket there. That's so annoying. Those are so weird still. And oh, lo and behold, look, I'm actually digging down. I'm doing the one thing that I said you definitely shouldn't do. It must work out though in this run. Like I said, I have no idea what we're watching. I'm watching it back with you. But anyways, yeah, how's you guys' week been? Have you guys been still enjoying the speedrun, update videos? Like, is there anything else you guys want to see on the second channel? Let me know. Let me know. I really didn't intend for this channel to just be speedrunning. I really just thought it was going to be commentaries with random gameplay in the background. And then I just happened to try out speedrunning, and turns out it's the most soul-sucking, addictive thing I've ever done in my life. So I guess that's why it's only speedrunning. But anyways, let me know if you guys have any other, ideas for content. Okay, so luckily I do see lava pops here, and I do find a lava pool pretty quick, which is good, because that doesn't tend to happen a lot of the time. I don't know what I'm doing here. I really didn't have to do it this way. I could use that lava pool as is, but I'm like making my own makeshift one. I don't know. I've been learning more lava pool or like nether portal tech, I guess, and kind of getting the 2x1 portals down, which is pretty cool. I really like doing them. They're like a lot of fun because they're a bit more of a challenge, and I just find that to be like, it's really satisfying when I actually complete a 2x1 portal now. I only had 1 gravel. I since learned, one of you left a comment in the last video, which has been really helpful, that you can get, if you get 3 of them, you can just offhand it, and then you can constantly mine and place gravel, which makes getting flint so much easier. So thank you for whoever, you know, whoever left that comment. The good thing though is that, oh, okay, I see why this run's gonna be good. I think I'm kind of remembering, because pretty slow entry, 5.5 minutes, boom. Bastion is right here. So all of a sudden we're kind of just back on pace. That's why, like, you know, if I get like a 7 or an 8 minute enter, I'm kind of like, okay, this run's probably scrapped. But if I'm at like 5 minutes, 5.5, I'm like, okay, there's still a little bit of hope. And it's also a treasure bastion, which I tend to like. I don't know if they're the fastest. I haven't really like timed my bastion routings to know what one's like the fastest in general. I just like treasure. Actually, no, treasure's definitely not the fastest. You'll see why. Anyways, it has to do with like the spawner. So like when you do pyraying, treasure bastions are actually the worst, because when you pyray for a fortress, you're looking for the blaze spawner, but the magma cube spawner that this treasure bastion has will throw a wrench into all of that. So it's actually even more of a time loss, which makes this run even crazier, because dude, the pace that, oh man, I'm so upset. I'm so upset. You saw the title of this video, dude. Oh, bro, so sad. I'm a little confused here. I remember just being honestly so heartbroken at this point in this run. Like, I was going through the stages of grief, man. I don't remember if I stopped speedrunning for the day, but I might as well have, because I definitely didn't get any more good runs after this. I was not in a good mindset. I was down bad, man. But if I remember correctly, my gold rates here are pretty average. Like, I think we've missed 1 so far. Okay, pretty good on this side. And yeah, I do go for the bonus gold. I don't know. Is that like good? I just feel like it makes sense to. I've also been watching some rank speedrunning, and like they always go for it, so I'm like, you know what, we're just gonna do it. Looks like gold rates are honestly pretty good, which is nice. I need good gold rates to get all the good stuff, but yeah, I just ate a bowl of yogurt. It's like, what time is it? 8:03 a.m. I went for a walk this morning. I haven't been like getting outside a lot lately because I've been so busy speedrunning, and I was at therapy yesterday, and I was like talking to my therapist, and I was like, dude, I just feel really like I don't know. I feel like I'm all cooped up inside all day, but also at the same time I don't want to go outside. And she was like, you really should try and go for walks more. And I was like, yeah, you're probably right, doc. And she said that I need to go for walks and like not have any music playing, and like basically she said that I need to go for walks and have no other stimulus and just try and like listen to the sounds and look at the sights and like, what am I smelling, what am I tasting, basically just like connect with all of my senses. And I was like, you know, I know you're right on that, because that sounds awful. Like that sounds like the worst thing in the world right now, which is probably why I needed to do it. But I went for a walk this morning, like literally around my little block. But I think it's helped. I still feel like just this inherent urge to speedrun, so I'm probably gonna do some speedrunning after this. But I'm gonna try I'm gonna try setting an alarm on my phone, so the alarm goes off, and then I have to stop speedrunning after that. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm going through it, if you can't tell. Like, I am, like, there's copium up the max. I cannot stop speedrunning. So here, I tried doing the Pyre thing, and I realized, oh crap, yeah, Treasure Bastion. So I don't know the best way to do this yet. I've seen where you can do a Pearl Hang, which I know for sure is faster in theory, but like I don't know the best way to do it, so I'm like wasting time. I think it works though. So let's see. I throw a pearl, you lower render distance, and if you do it right, you don't get teleported. And I did it wrong. Okay, so I gotta go further. So yeah, I'm literally like, honestly, I probably shouldn't have even done that because I'm just wasting time. But I'm using these runs as like, obviously I'm going for like PBs. Simultaneously, I'm just trying to learn. Like I recognize that like trying out new tech is, in theory, might be slower than what I've been doing like the first time I do it. But if I keep practicing it, it'll just be way faster. So you kind of got to go slow to go fast, I guess, is like the mentality. It makes sense, right? So basically, I finally have that pearl hanging out there. And basically, I just got to destroy this spawner, and then that's it. I do think, I forget, do I take the opportunity or not? No, I don't. So sometimes you can go mine, like, you can go mine the gold below that if you have bad rates, but I must be having pretty good rates. Okay, here I am just actually doing pyrang. I see the fortress is like 19 chunks away or something, and I'm just checking my directions right now, trying to see like where it is. It's not this way. And boom, it is west. It is more westerly. So this is where I've been doing pretty good lately. I've been doing some pearl hangs. Oh, wait. Oh, I already have everything. Oh my God. I didn't realize I had everything. I thought I was going to do a pearl hang there. No, we're just out of the fort, dude. Okay, so we're leaving the fort at 11:20. It's not crazy pace. Like my best is like 9 minutes or 8 minutes, which is pretty crazy to think. But something must go well in this run because yeah, man. Pretty standard. I don't have much food, I'm kind of realizing. I don't know where my food goes. Do you guys have any tips? Here's a question for you speedrunning gurus. Do you have any tips for like conserving food? I mean, I know that the obvious answer is just to take less damage, but like, also, I did see this thing where like if you hit an entity while you're sprinting, it like won't use your hunger. One, is that actually true? And two, is that legal? That feels like a glitch, but maybe it's too hard to manage. So maybe it is real. I don't know. Do runners actually use that? Like I genuinely don't know. I think I'm a little bit confused in this fortress, trying to like find out where the spawner is. I had my render distance lowered, but I just like really couldn't see where I was going. It's honestly a miracle that this run's gonna end up being good in the first place. Okay, here's the blaze spawner. I've been trying out new tech with blaze bedding. I'm curious to see if I actually do it or not, because I haven't quite figured it out yet. But I guess we'll have to see. But yeah, how's you guys' week been so far? I've asked you that like 3 times. If you were gonna answer the question, you probably already did. Or if you didn't, you're like, dude, why is this guy asking me about my week? But do you guys have any fun plans for like the weekend? I'm so excited, man. We're gonna be traveling soon. We're going to an island. I'm going to an island for 3 days. That's a weird sentence. I'm going to an island for 3 days. Not like I'm not gonna dox myself. I don't know what I'm saying. Basically, I'm doing some traveling, and then we're going to the beach also. Like, July is always a big travel month for my girlfriend and I. So I'm freaking excited, dude. But it gets a little bit, like, hairy trying to get videos out in the meantime. Because, like, the last couple of years, I have kind of failed at getting a main channel video out before all of our July traveling, which is fine. Like, it's not really a big deal, but it does make it a little bit, like, makes it a little bit harder to, like, fully get in the vacation mindset when I have, like, a video, like, looming over me, it feels like. I know last year I brought my laptop to the beach, and I would just do, like, an hour or 2 of editing in the morning with, like, the ocean view. That was actually kind of nice. I might do the same thing this year, just to kind of stay on track. We'll see. I don't know. It kind of just depends how much I'm feeling like working. Pretty standard stuff here at the blaze spawner, it looks like. I honestly haven't been paying attention to rates. Oh my god, that dude scared me. How did he get here? Because he couldn't have walked through the portal. He must have came from above or something. I don't know, but I'm blocking it off either way. And I'm down here eating like, I have 5 apples left from the village. That's all I have. And I'm almost ready to do my blind portal. I need blaze rods. Ooh, there's like these guys. Oh, I'm going for them. Oh my god, getting adventurous out here. I definitely can improve a lot with my like mechanics overall. If my block clutching mechanics and like my overall combat improves, which it is, but if it keeps improving, I think my blaze spawner splits are gonna be way better. There's definitely a lot of room for improvement. I also take a lot of damage getting too close to them and then getting meleeed. I didn't see how many blaze rods I have there, but let's see. Am I gonna blind? I am gonna blind. Okay, so we're blinding at 15 minutes, 18 seconds. So I did this thing. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna make a bed. Yes, I am making a bed because I'm kind of at the point where all of my blinds are, you know, after the 10-minute mark, which means it's nighttime. Like, I was so used to watching, excuse me, I've been so used to watching, like, high-level speedrunners where, like, all of their first blind portals are at, like, the 7-minute mark. I just didn't really realize that most of my runs are going to be at nighttime. Anyways, here I am doing my what is it called? Triangulation. 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. I think that was good. I don't remember what the angle is, but I remember that I remembered the angle, basically. Just trying to, like, I've been really lackluster with my throws
121
and like my overall coordinates because I've just been getting like very inaccurate readings. So I'm like really trying my best here. As you can see, I like threw another one just to make sure. I'm really trying to be
10 blocks.
Like I figure now if I take a little bit more time to get accurate readings, it will save me like multiple minutes on the back end, which makes sense. Also, I have 16 eyes, which I think is plenty. I highly doubt that I'm going to spend any more time at the blaze spawner. I think that would be a little bit redundant. Let's see. Nope, I don't. I'm actually going to leave. Let's go, baby. So, I don't know how far away I think the stronghold is, but I know it's kind of like this way, out into the lava pool. So I'm just going to throw an ender pearl. And let's see. I don't remember where it is. Oh, that was so weird. I was like stuck in that block. It must be somewhat close because I want to say like, oh yeah, do I like build it right here? I'm kind of trying to remember how this works. Like we're not even on crazy pace. That's the thing. Like, we're on like 17 minutes. Yeah, right here, building our second portal. So not insane pace, but if the stronghold is nearby, we're all of a sudden just on insane pace. Like in all of my like PBs, it takes me like so many minutes to find the stronghold. And here I am inside of a cave. I'm like, oh crap, dude. This is like not what you want to see because it just means you got to dig up and find the surface. It's just really difficult. It takes so much time. I think we're in an ocean, if I want to say. No, we're in a snowy tundra. Oh my God. Dude, I've done so many runs over the last like 4 days that my brain, it like blends them together. I'll like be watching this back and I'll be like, oh yeah, I remember this. Nope, different run. That was a different run. Like all of the hundreds of attempts that I've made over the last week are just blending into one coherent blob of speed and also not speed. Let's see. I throw another eye and I notice the angle changed drastically. So it was, I want to say it was like 120 something, and now it's like 140 something, which I don't know much, but I do know that means the stronghold must be somewhat close. I think. Let's see. So I really, like, in my head, I'm thinking it's really close to me. So I'm throwing a bunch of eyes here and boom, it goes. Did it just go down? No way. Did it actually just go down? I think I made a mistake and it actually did go forward. Yeah, okay. Bit of a time loss there. I don't know. As you can see here, like you're probably cringing at my speed here. I just like, I'm not confident in finding the stronghold. You guys have any tips for like how to find the stronghold better? I want to get good. Okay, so I've seen a lot of comments. People are like, a lot of people are actually telling me that I need to use Ninja Brain Bot, which I'm going to use. I'm definitely going to use Ninja Brain Bot, but I think it's important to like have a good base, a good foundation of like how to find the stronghold on your own. Oh, here we go. Of like how to find the stronghold on your own before you start just using like a bunch of external tools. Boom, I found the chunk. Right, here we go. I don't need to get my eye back because I have a bunch of them and we're digging down. We are in the stronghold almost at sub 20. All of a sudden, this run is looking like it might actually be a PB. I'm actually doing the thing. I've been practicing my, what is it called? I don't know. My preemptive? Is that what it is? Is it called preemptive? Where you like find the portal room, ideally, through like the pie chart. It's not that hard. I probably messed it up though. You'll see why in a second. I also don't have much food. I don't have much food here, so I'm like kind of worried. I'm really worried. I remember this. I'm really worried that I'm going to take fall damage falling into the stronghold and then just die or something and not be able, or like go like really low and not be able to regen. So I'm just eating a bunch of time. I've been digging down for like quite literally a full minute at this point, which is honestly insane. I probably could have done this a little bit better. I don't exactly know. There, you can just see like there's a lot of time in these runs that are spent like with my brain churning, like the gears are turning very slowly, and you know over time, and that's going to improve. So here I am lowering my render distance, and I messed up because I didn't for one I need to increase or lower my FOV, which I do right here. But the real mistake that I made was not lowering my entity distance. So I think I'm seeing like spikes from like way far out. So really that was just a waste of time because it didn't really help me at all. I want to say I still get kind of lucky though. Yeah, I do get lucky anyways and still find the stronghold or the portal room. I'm doing a death reset here, which I've seen a lot in runs. You set your spawn and then you just throw pearls until you die. The cool thing is when you respawn, all of your inventory is still in the same order. I don't know how that works, but it's really cool, man. So here we are, entering the end at, let's see. Okay, I gotta do some crafting. I should have done this earlier, but I didn't. Like a fool. But that's okay. Made a bunch of beds. We're entering the end at 22:07, which I don't remember what my PB is, but this is like a 3-minute PB right now, okay? Like this has potential to be a massive PB, but you know what? I am super nervous at this point. Like I remember like shaking, like physically shaking at this point. And that's another thing. Like when I was getting my PBs last week, like I wasn't shaking. Like I didn't feel physically nervous. But as I speedrun more, I'm actually getting more nervous. Is that normal also? Can you guys relate to that? I don't know what's going on. So here, oh man, it's all coming back to me. So I remember seeing that you can use a crossbow and arrows to like, you know, shoot some of the crystals and speed up the perch time. What I didn't expect was an insta perch right here. I was not ready for this. I'm freaking out. I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And I accidentally fumbled the first bed. I fumbled the first bed. Boom, I just choked. I just actually choked. I have to back out. All of a sudden, the PB is looking less and less likely because I have to wait for an entirely different dragon perch before I can do anything. Look at it. It's just sitting there, man. Oh, it's coming after me. Oh my God. So I'm like really, really down bad, but I'm like thinking, you know what? Maybe there's a chance that, you know, the dragon will perch again soon. Like there's still hope. I can shoot out some crystals. Nope. It doesn't perch again anytime soon, and I choke it. Pain, misery, and sorrow. Oh, you're mad at me too? Just kill me. Gosh, no, man! Oh my God!